సార్ జరిగింది
ఓకే.
ఓకే ఓకే.
A warm good morning to all. What an amazingly colorful day today, with all the beautiful ladies here, their lovely smiles and sparkling eyes. Every feeling and every moment of happiness is incomplete. When we embrace equity, we embrace diversity and we embrace inclusion to forge harmony, unity, and to help drive success for all. And how do we do that? We do that by valuing and supporting differences and providing equitable opportunities for all and has won many awards and accolades. Please welcome, with a huge round of applause, B. Shri Prada onto the dais. She is going to perform a Kuchipudi dance, conveying and offering her prayers to the Lord Ganesha. Meghna Subramanian. I feel dance is also a kind of prayer because the first dancer, Sri Prada, prayed to Lord Ganesha, and now we have young Mahasana praying to Lord Shiva. Thank you. You mesmerized us with your dance moves and expressive eyes and integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the three essential qualities of leadership. We, the officers of Hyderabad Circle, are fortunate to have such leaders as the pillars of SBI OA Hyderabad. With immense pride and pleasure, I now welcome Shri S. Appaswamy Sir and Shri A. Sai Prasad Sir, the President and General Secretary SBI OA Hyderabad Circle, onto the dais. Yes, welcome them with a huge round of applause. So before we invite the other dignitaries onto the dais, with your permission, sir, can we felicitate the talented young dancers, sir? Sai Prasad Garu. Shall we felicitate the dancers first? Yes, I request future ahead. Yes, congratulate Sri Prada. Thank you so much for showcasing your talent in this event, this celebration of Women's Day. You are a true talented dancer, and yes, aren't we bright young women? And what better way than dance as a talent to pursue our spirit. Many congratulations, Shri. A long future ahead, a lot more of dance coming ahead. I can just imagine what kind of a great dancer she would become if she continues her passion in Kuchipudi dance. Many congratulations to you, Mahasana. Keep up the spirits, girl. Thank you. Hyderabad Circle, Shri Amit Jingran sir, on to the dais. Thank you, sir. It's always our pride and greatest pleasure to have you. A warm welcome to CGM Shri Amit sir. Can we have a huge round of applause welcoming our Chief General Manager, Hyderabad Circle, Shri Amit Jingran sir. Warm welcome to you, sir. President SBI Ladies Club Hyderabad, on to the dais. A good man will want you to shine. He is an amazing, powerful woman. A small request. I request Amit sir to please welcome and felicitate the First Lady, the President of SBI Ladies Club Hyderabad, Nupur Jingran ma'am. Yes, let's give a huge round of applause for our favorite couple, Amit sir and Nupur ma'am. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for adorning the dais. On to the dais with a huge round of applause. I request Srimati Nupur Jingran ma'am to please welcome and felicitate Justice Sumlata Garu. Please welcome with a huge round of applause our distinguished guest for the day, Justice Sumlata Garu. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and gracing the occasion. I request the dignitaries to please be seated. Please join me in welcoming Srimati Manju Sharma ma'am, General Manager Network 1, onto the dais with a huge round of applause. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. I request Srimati Meghna Srinivas and Srimati Neeraja ma'am to please welcome our General Manager, Srimati Manju Sharma. Let's give a huge round of applause and welcome Manju ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us in this celebration. A warm welcome to you. We are so happy to have you, ma'am. All our women officers. A warm welcome once again. Thank you, ma'am. A warm welcome to you, Shekhar sir. Thank you so much. Shekhar sir is a big source of guidance and support to our Hyderabad circle. He is too gracious to have accepted our invitation and has joined the celebration. Sai Prasad sir and Appaswamy sir welcoming and felicitating General Manager CEO Hyderabad Shri Shekhar sir. Yes, a huge round of applause. Let's welcome Shekhar sir into this celebration. A warm welcome to you, Shekhar sir. A warm welcome to you, Dr. Manjula ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. I request Srimati Navina and Mrs. Kirti to felicitate Dr. Manjula ma'am. Let's welcome Dr. Manjula ma'am with a huge round of applause. We are proud to have you with us, ma'am, on this occasion of Women's Day. Thank you so much for joining us. Singh sir from Warangal, Vivek Chandra Jaiswal sir. A warm welcome to DGM CDO Jitendra Sharma sir, other DGMs from LHO, AGMs and other male comrades who have joined us. They say, happy is the man who finds a true friend, and far happier is he who finds that true friend in his wife. A warm welcome to Srimati Saroja, wife of Shri Appaswamy sir, and Srimati Sumati Prasad ma'am, wife of Shri. A heartfelt welcome to all the women officers who have joined us in good numbers from across the circle to make today's SBIOS Women's Day celebration a grand success. Thank you so much for coming up in such good numbers. You have made us day, and yes.
Good morning, everybody present here. Today I am going to present our Saraswati Vandana on this occasion of International Women's Day.
Thank you so much to the dignitaries. I request them to be seated and I request.
Mata Saraswati Sharada Saraswati Sharada Mata Saraswati. Complete when we have the support of our male family members, and all our roles are complete when we have the support of father, our life partner, our children. So now I'm going to present a song on Lord Shiva, who will
Remarks. Welcome him again with a huge round of applause.
Morning, beautiful ladies of State Bank of India. Very good morning. Thank you. Respected Nupur Madam, President SBI Ladies Club Hyderabad Circle. Respected Honorable Dr. Justice C. Sumalata Madam, Justice of High Court, Telangana. Respected Manju Sharma Madam, General Manager Network 1, SBI Hyderabad Circle. Our inspiration, our strength and leader of the circle, respected Shri Amit Jingran Sir, CGM. Respected Dr. Manjula Rao Madam, Clinical Psychologist, Apollo Hospitals, Hyderabad. Shri Shekhar Sir, GMCAO. Our General Secretary, Comrade Sri A. Sai Prasad, Shika Pathak Madam and Sujata Mitra Madam, Sri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Sir, DGM CDO, Sri Vivek Chandra Jaiswal Ji, Sri Satyanarayan Panigrahi Ji, Sri Sri Ram Singh Ji, Srimati Malati Nambiyar Madam, and other Deputy General Manager who are present here, and more particularly the members of SBI Ladies Club, EC members of SBI Hyderabad Circle, and incredible women officers who came from all the parts of the circle, that is Telangana state. Very good morning and wish you all a happy International Women's Day. On my behalf and on behalf of the entire Executive Committee of State Bank of India Officers in Hyderabad Circle, I extend a warm welcome to you all. The celebration of International Women's Day on 8th March is a commemoration. But in reality, every day is a Women's Day. There is no day which begins and ends without the presence of women in everybody's life. We as responsible organization, that is SBI OASC, respect, support, encourage the women to excel in their all endeavors. I hope that the addresses of all the eminent personalities on the dais with their rich experience will highly motivate the women officers today. I once again welcome you all to this August function. Thank you very much. Once more.
Addresses now. Can we have a huge round of applause? Over to you, sir.
Respected Srimati Nupur Jingran Madam, President SBI Ladies Club Hyderabad, the force behind several cultural activities, charitable activities in the circle, the activities of Ladies Club picked up a momentum after you were taking over the reins, Madam. Hats up to your interest in arranging innumerable activities. And Madam was just sharing with me that I am the only Ladies Club President who visited LHO so many times. I said, Madam, this is not like that. You are the only President Ladies Club who has involved in so many activities. I think you are with me. If you clap that, it means that you are with me. Otherwise, I can't say. And words are not sufficient to tell about Honorable Dr. Justice C. Sumalata Garu. Madam, today we are fortunate to have you with us. We are thankful to you for accepting our invitation to attend this program despite your very busy schedule. This clearly shows your concern for the co-women. We never saw her without a smile on her face. She is the first general manager in the circle before my bifurcation and after my bifurcation, and never in the history we had a lady general manager, and that credit goes to Madam. And I can also say that Madam also I never saw a smile without a smile on her face. That is her greatness. Whenever an officer visits her, he is coming or she is coming out of her chamber with a satisfied, feeling. And the friend of our circle, respected Sri Sekhar Garu, General Manager CEO, sir, the entire officers community of Hyderabad circle indebted to you for your motivation and guidance, minute by minute, sir. Whenever we are talking to the officers who are undergoing RFA, they said that now, first time I am seeing in my 38 years plus service that they are in a comfortable position and they are facing the RFA program with a lot of confidence. I think all the lady officers are with me. Not the least, respected leader of the circle, Sri Amit Jingranji, a simple, ever smiling, the cool and composed top authority who always boost up the morale of the employees working in the circle. Sir, we wholeheartedly thank you for your excellent, innovative HR concepts, which is benefiting the employees to have their better work-life balance. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And our President, Comrade Appaswamy, members of SBI Ladies Club, our especially our DGM and CDOs of Sri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Garu, our EC members, their family members, and the Deputy General Manager Sri Jaiswal Garu, who came all the way from Warangal. Thank you very much, sir. Sri Sriram Singh Garu, a friend of the association always, and Sri Satyanarayan Panigrahi Garu, sir left, I am not, and all other regional managers, AGMs, and especially my dear lady comrades, a very good morning to all of you. Have you enjoyed the games? Okay, good. And moreover, this is not a conference, either regional conference or own conference. It is a day to celebrate the International Women's Day. And since International Women's Day is on 8th March, is a working day, it is not possible for many of the lady officers to come and participate in the women conference, sir. That is why we have arranged on a holiday. And we specially thanks our DGM CDOs for permitting us to conduct this beautiful program in this excellent premises. Thank you very much, sir. As you were sharing with me that now it got a homely atmosphere. We can conduct in any large or hotel, but it doesn't have this homely look. So thank you very much, sir. Pranams to all ladies across the world who made, are making, and will make sacrifices for the welfare of mankind. I lost my father at the age of 1.5 years. And my mother, she secured a job in a state government department and she brought me up. I know the difficulties which a single parent will face in this year. My sister is also an employee, and you know that my wife, she entered into my life, and she is also an employee. She was an employee. Just recently she has retired. And both my daughters are professionals and they are doing their jobs. Hence, what I want to say is that not my biography. I know the difficulties of working women since my childhood. I have the compassion for the women employees. I observed a few women officers while discussing with me when they visit the association office or when I am interacting with them. They are in tears. They are expressing so many difficulties. And I don't appreciate the tears in the eyes of the woman. You are not an abala. You are a sabala. You have to fight. Don't cry. If you cry, no one will be there to support you. You are not inferior to anyone. You can prove your might at any time. The people sitting on the dais and off the dais are the best example for any officer or any lady comrade or for that matter any lady in the world. So you can remember the mythology. When goddess Sita was humiliated, what happened? The entire dynasty of Lord Ravana was smashed. When Draupadi was assaulted, the Kuru Vamsa was demolished. That is the power of tear of a lady. And don't waste that tear for small things. If you show some tears, the head of the other person should be chopped off. That courage should be there. I am not saying that you have to fight with all the people. You should have that courage. You should face any situation, any eventuality, and you have to come across in the life. That is my wish. There are several avenues to escalate the grievances. Use all avenues. Use all resources. our bank and the corporate center and the LHO are very kind enough. They are minute by minute they are addressing the grievances of lady officers and utilize all the opportunity instead of crying or weeping. Kindly give me a word. Are you listening or not? I asked you to give me a word. The entire physical pain a man undergoes during his lifetime is very low if you compare with the pains undergo by a woman during the labor time. As soon as a woman becomes pregnant, until the child completes the days of mother feeding, the woman has to sacrifice innumerous things, which a man can never, and there is no necessity for the man also. I think God is having some selfish motive. That is why all the difficulties He has given to the woman only, not to the man. I am talking about physical only. You can't enjoy anything during that period. No spicy food, no movies, no going outside, no going to a relative's house. So all these sacrifices you have to make. Only after these sacrifices we are at this stage. Sorry, I become emotional. Once a disciple asked Guruji, Swamiji, why people while addressing a gathering addresses as ladies and gentlemen and why not gentlemen and gentle ladies? The Guruji smiled. Shishya, only few men are gentle, but all ladies are gentlewomen. A critic once asked a Guruji, Guruji, why only one day is celebrated as Women's Day when you are saying that every day the woman is struggling hard? The Guruji smiled and said, we have one day for each god. For example, take Ganesh Chaturthi for Ganesh, Lord Ganesha, Mahashivratri for Lord Shiva. Like that, this Women's Day is for all living goddesses. If a man is educated, only his family will get benefited. If a woman is educated, the entire generation will get benefited. That is the importance of a woman. On this occasion, I want to give a few suggestions. Most of you present here are financially stabilized or well placed. Please try to adapt one needy girl child financially. I am not talking about physically. Financially. Take care of our educational needs. This is the least thing we can give to the society and to our co-women. Each of you should have one inner circle. It is your area. Don't allow any outsider into that area. Enjoy all your freedom in that area. Don't leave your hobbies in the name of work, family, etc. Give some space for your personal interest also in your life. With these few words, I think most of the eminent personalities are there on the stage who wants to discuss so many issues with you. On behalf of SBSC, I wish all the women employees all the best. The circle management and the association are working together for your comfortable working environment. And as a trade union general secretary, I want one slogan shouting, Mahila Shakti Jindabad. At this side they are giving sound and this side you are not giving sound. That's why I told don't hesitate, don't hesitate. Mahila Shakti Jindabad. Mahila Shakti Jindabad. Mahila Shakti Jindabad. Thank you, comrade.
SBI Officers Association, because I asked, across the country, different circles, I asked people, and this is the first initiative of its kind. Nowhere in India, in any circle, have all the lady officers been brought together on Women's Day under one roof. And my compliments for being able to do that, and also my gratitude and congratulations to all of you for coming out here and making this event so bright and colorful. As Sai Prasad said, that there are people here who will give you a lot of advice, and I will not take up too much of your time. I just have two messages for you. The first one is the sisterhood of women. This is a very crucial factor in the empowerment, the upliftment of women, and this is perhaps the one tool that we really don't use. So what it means is that whoever are the women around you, learn to stand up for them, learn to empathize with them, learn to be the pillar in their lives. You are the pillar in the life of your family, your friends, but even in whatever environment, your workplace, if you see a woman being wronged or being treated in a manner which is not correct, then learn to stand up for her. And if this sisterhood of women is actually executed, then the empowerment of women becomes that much easier. Even in your homes, you have maids. Now, I'm not the best person to be giving you this advice because I have a maid who would often come home beaten by her husband. So she would be, groaning and complaining of pains, and her husband used to get drunk at night and beat her. So I called her children. She has grown up children. So I called her children home and I told them that you have a mother who is working 10 hours a day to make your life comfortable, whereas your father is only drinking and spending the money. So what are you doing about it? So they were like, he is our father. What can we do against him? I said, and she is your mother. What are you doing for her? So I counseled them. Again, this is not something I would suggest that anybody else do. But I counseled them and I told them that next time he beats her up, come to me, we'll file an FIR against him. Let him go behind bars for a couple of days. He will forget to drink and maybe he'll be sorted out. So I'm not saying go to such extreme measures, but listen to the women around you. Feel for them. And another thing is that, if in any way, as the person before me was speaking, that, women have a lot of problems even in the workplace. They will find a lot of difficulty interacting with men or being discriminated against, or, even regular things which a man might deal with easily. A woman is more sensitive, she's more emotional, she gets affected more by these things. So, she might give vent to it by shedding a few tears. And I wish more men would do that. It's good. If you are shedding tears, it's very good. Because if men learn to do it, perhaps they would become more sensitive, more emotional, more empathetic, and they would realize how difficult a woman's life is. But at the same time, what is it that makes you feel that you need to shed tears, in life? Whether it be at homes or whether it be in your workplaces. I think the major factor here is conditioning. For, ever since humankind has come into existence, women have been assigned the role of the second sex. They are known as the lesser sex. And this conditioning has now become a part of our bloodstream. It is in our genes. When a woman is born, she is, by default thinking of herself as the lesser person compared to a man. So this conditioning you need to break. There is nothing. Of course, physically you cannot compare yourself to men because that is the way God made it. They are able to do other kind of activities, you are able to do other activities. But mentally, emotionally, let me tell you, whenever there is a crisis in life, it is the woman who will stand strong and, face every difficulty. The man will get heart attacks, he will get blood pressure, he will fall apart. But the woman doesn't have that choice because she has to be standing there not only for the man, but for all the children, for all the elders. So the woman inherently is very strong. So you have to break this conditioning. And this conditioning can be broken only if you think you are free. Break the shackles of your mind and you will be free to be who you are meant to be. And I will close now with a small poem. As everybody knows, every time I am given the mic, I will read a poem. So I have written a small poem. I am going to read it out for you. I am a woman. I am free. You think you know me, but it's just a fleeting glimpse. You may try to capture me, but I am a woman. I am free. And that is the way it ought to be. You think you own me. You think you own me, but it is just slipping sand. You may try to hold me, but I am a woman, I am free, and that is the way it is meant to be. You think you can tame me? You think you can tame me, but it is a deceptive stance. You may try to rein me, but I am a woman, I am free, and that is how it will always be. You think you can woo me, but emotions lie deep within. You think you can woo me, but emotions lie deep within. You may try to bind me, but I am a woman, I am free, and you should better let that be. You think you can hurt me. You think you can hurt me, but it is defeated by resilience. You may try to break me, but I am a woman, I am free, and you have no choice but to let it be. I am a woman, I am free. Thank you.
Sumalata Garu as our esteemed guest today. Ma'am, I now request Sumalata Garu to please address us and share her awe-inspiring success story with us. Welcome her with a huge round of applause.
The chief guest, Srimati Nipu Chinga, the guest of honor, Shri Amit Jinga, the distinguished guest, Manju Sharma, and the special invitee, Dr. C. Manjula Rao, the President of State Bank of India Officers Association, Hyderabad Circle, Sri S. Appaswamy, the General Secretary of State Bank of India Officers Association, Hyderabad Circle, Sri Sai Prasad, all the distinguished guests present here, and beautiful ladies, a very good afternoon. I think I'm disqualified to be present here on two grounds. The first is that we, the judges, are seasoned to write judgments and to know, and we are not equipped, or we are not trying to address the gatherings. And secondly is that I don't think there is any suggestions or address that can Saraswati made to all the Lakshmi. So you, the bank people, are Lakshmi. So what Saraswati would do? But at the same time, when the Lakshmi, the bank people cannot realize their debts and their dues, they always come to Saraswati seeking a decree for execution so that they can realize their debts. So that is the beautiful relationship between bank and judiciary. Thanking the organizers primarily for inviting me to this beautiful event. I think you are already crossed all the odds and have reached to a great level. So what advice or what address I could make? But you see, we all know we are living in a society where the drink that served to us or we take is made of artificial lemon, and the finger balls contain the real lemon. Where the smartphones, the cell phones we use, though we know that are made with hard gorilla glass, we get them tampered with another shell so that there will not be any single scratch, but we feel hesitated or we don't feel of wearing a helmet to protect our heads. We are living in a society where we go to showrooms, AC showrooms, to buy our chappals, and we buy our vegetables which are sold on footpaths. And where the parents advise all the girls not to speak or not to look at any stranger, but they feel very happy to give a stranger to their daughters as husband. So living in this kind of society, how we the women have to mold ourselves. Already God has molded us. Like in Bible it is told, when the male who came on earth was feeling lonely, he prayed God, give me a companion. Then God thought, I have to give a very good companion. So he took some elements from the dew, some elements from the mountain, some elements from the breeze, some elements, all good qualities, and gave it to, and gave a shape and gave life. And then the beautiful woman looked at her structure, felt very happy, And she deep looked inside and said, God, you gave all the qualities, but what to do? God said, I have given you the qualities, such a qualities that having the same physical structure, you can manage your husband, your companion. Having the same physical structure, you can mold your son. But it is for you to do research and have the wisdom to know where to use what. So it is for us to use our qualities where they are required and to come up in life. Like every woman or every man is born for a purpose. Like we the women are born to nourish our children, to look up our families, and now to do our duties. When Sai Prasad Garu was addressing, he used two sentences. One is that like 8th March is a holiday, no holiday for women. Whether it is 8th March or coming 80th March, there will not be holiday for women. And second thing, Sai Prasad Garu said, my wife retired. No retirement for ladies. Though we retire from our employment, there will not be any retirement as such for any of the women. But it is not the thing that we have to feel bad. We have to take credit of it, because world will not run without women. So we should always feel proud that we are the women. Difficulties, coming to difficulties in life, difficulties are similar for man and woman, but somewhat different and somewhat strong for women. We face very odd situations sometimes, and sometimes we also feel like giving up. And that is the time where we have to be more strong. We have to control our emotions. We have to fight the battles till we reach the goal. Like coming here for me was not a bed of roses. And when I got married, I took permission of my husband to continue my practice. And you know, the junior advocates, more particularly ladies, will not get their independent practice so soon and so easily. Like at that time, while my husband was paying 400 rupees for the maid servant, I was not earning even that sum for a month. But see, I did not stop. I continued my practice. What may be the difficulties that would come, I was prepared to face. So I reached this stage, and I know all the women have faced those difficulties, are facing those difficulties. Like I just want to share with you, all the women will be equal to some extent, but after some degree, some women excel, some men excel. Why? Small instance where I had read somewhere. Like there was a big mountain, and it was broken to rocks, and 2 rocks were chosen. And they were made different shapes. And one of the rock was molded as a god, and that was getting all the pujas, hartis, everything. And one was made as a rock where one could step and pass through. And this rock asked the other, you are made with same qualities, I am made with same qualities. Same chemical composition. Why all are praying you, and why all are walking on me? Then that rock said, for few strokes you could bear, and for the 3rd stroke you have broken. So the sculptor thought, you are good for nothing except for laying as a stone to walk. And for me, for molding my eyes, there were so many strokes. For molding my cheeks, there was hundreds of strokes. For molding me like this, I could withstand hundreds and thousands of strokes, so that I could become God and you could not. So we the women who can bear those thousands of strokes will ultimately get success and will be successful. And as judge, I would be seeing so many cases where for small things, the couple rush to courts for seeking for divorce, seeking for dissolution of marriage, seeking for annulment of marriage. There will be small children, like tender age children, who would be saying when we conduct mediation or counseling and we ask the children, they say, నాకు అమ్మ కావాలి నాన్న కూడా కావాలి అని. But we say you can only choose any one of them. They'll start crying. And when we go deep into the matter, the issues will be very tribal, which take a lot shape, and ultimately the couple would feel that it would no longer be safe to live together. At here, what I personally as women would feel is the woman needs certain high quality of sahanam, bearing that she is the rock pillar of the family. Though there would be some instances where the men could not understand or cannot understand women, we should understand ourselves. We should understand our family. We should understand the future of our children. Like I say, if I say, like women also should get molded to some extent. Maybe this may be or may not the forum to say, but what I feel that, like before getting married, either me or all of you, I think 90% of you would be thinking that we should look very beautiful to our who would marry us. Is it not? Everybody would be thinking that I should look beautiful to my prospective husband. And after getting married, and more particularly the employed women, they'll say, take it for granted. Like we go into the home, will not be so good looking because having worked for long hours at our houses, coming home, let us take rest. But the husband accepts something more from a woman, which is quite but natural. Like women also, as employees, you or me, or we always try to please our bosses so that we would get future benefits or very good higher steps to go in our career. Why not we employ same thing, or to some extent at home, where we should spend time for our children, spend time for husband, so that he may feel and he can recognize our mood. Not that we should sit before him good looking. Let us give some time to him to intimate us his emotions, to intimate our emotions to him, so that the family life would be very peaceful. And I take this opportunity also to request and plead all the women present here to give some time to the future generation. We are the pillars of the future generation. We should bring up our children. Nowadays we are seeing so many instances where drugs are being taken by children. They are seeing porn videos. They are going to pubs. They are spoiling their lives. They are using internet left and right, and they are spoiling their lives. If the lives of future generation is spoiled, life of our children is spoiled, what is the fun of doing such an employment or doing such an hard work for hours together? The ultimate success of a woman or a man would be the upcoming of the progeny and upcoming of the children, to see the children as very good, a top position in the society, or good citizens of the country. If that cannot be done, I personally feel that whatever be the position of a woman or the man as in his career, that would not mean real success. So coming to the last aspect, like earlier they were telling how I have come up in life, how I could achieve all these things. I used to believe that I can do it. Whatever that may come, I can do it. I am doing, but in a planned way. So madam was giving very good, has read very good, she really wrote a very good poem, and I am not such a good poet, but I just want to read out the poem which I used to read. I always be reading whenever I get disappointed or I get discouraged. Just to share with all the beautiful women present here, I'll just read it and I'll conclude. This is from the pen of Sirivennala Sitaramma Sastri. He says, ఎప్పుడు ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి, ఎప్పుడు వదులుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి, నిష్క్రమించవద్దు ఏ క్షణం, విస్మరించవద్దు నిర్ణయం, అప్పుడే నీ జయం నిశ్చయంబురా. ఎప్పుడు ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి, నింగి ఎంత పెద్దదైన రివ్వుమన్న గువ్వపిల్ల రెక్క ముందు తక్కువేనురా, సంద్రమెంత గొప్పదైన ఈదుతున్న చేపపిల్ల మొప్ప ముందు చిన్నదేనురా. పశ్చిమాన కొంచెం ఉంచి రవిని నింగు అసురు సంధ్య ఒక్కనాడు గెలువరేదురా, గుటకపడని అగ్ని ఉండ సాగరాల నీదుకుంటూ తూరిపింట తేలుతుందిరా, నిశా విలాపం ఎంతసేపురా, ఉషోదయాన్ని ఎవ్వరాపురా, రగులుతున్న గుండె కూడా సూర్యగోళం అంటిదేరా. ఎప్పుడూ ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి, నెప్పిలేని నిమిషమేది, నెప్పిలేని నిమిషమేది, జననమైన మరణమైన, జీవితాన అడుగడుగునా నీరసించి నిలిచిపోతే నిమిషమైనా నీది కాదురా. బ్రతుకు అంటే నిత్య ఘర్షణ, దేహముంది ప్రాణముంది నెత్తురుంది సత్తు ఉంది అంతకన్నా సైన్యముండునా. ఆశ నీకు అస్త్రమౌను శ్వాస నీకు శస్త్రమౌను ఆశయము సారదౌనురా. నిరంతరం ప్రయత్నం ఉన్నదా నిరాశకి నిరాశ పుట్టదా. ఆయు ఉన్నంత వరకు చావు కూడా నెగ్గలేక శవం మీద చాటుతుందిరా తన గెలుపుని. ఎప్పుడూ ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి. I thank all the persons present here for giving me this opportunity. And we the women are not drops in the ocean. We are ocean in every drop. And once again, thanking all the organizers for giving me this opportunity and wishing you a very happy International Women's Day. Thank you.
Us. Sumalata ma'am is a very highly placed official and she has a busy schedule. So I would request the dignitaries and all of us, let us allow her to move on and so that she can attend another meeting which is due. For coming here and inspiring us. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a pleasure. And herself an employee and a ladies club member as well. Many congratulations to you, Malti ma'am, and thank you so much for inspiring us always. Thank you. Ladies here, so please don't mind my saying wife of so and so, because I know Nupur ma'am also says we should हमारे celebration का हिस्सा बनने के लिए. Thank you. Happy. Thank you, ma'am. Many congratulations to you. Thank you, ma'am. Many congratulations to you. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. The ever smiling, the vivacious Nishkas. And happy Women's Day to you. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us for this celebration and many congratulations to you. Happy Women's Day and congratulations.
My privilege to be addressing to all of you today. We are celebrating Women's Day. So a very happy Women's Day to all of you and to the men also who all have a wonderful ladies in their lives. And that is why they have also benefited with the ladies what they have done on all that. So I wish all of you a very powerful and very happy Women's Day. Though we are celebrating, we already celebrated on 8th, but today we get to meet so many wonderful and incredible ladies, and really happy to see that all of you have come from afar. And I never knew that in Hyderabad circle we have so many ladies. Seeing all of you, I don't know, we have a 50% participation here? I don't know, but really it's really exhilarating to see ladies in such a large number, and that is why Telangana circle, Hyderabad circle is so much progressing, because we have so many ladies. So, friends, as we all know, in fact, we can't imagine a family, a society, or a nation without a woman. You are the creator of life, you are the nurturer of life. So, that itself is so wonderful. But other than that, we can see, in fact, the photos I was looking at, it shows that we are the path breakers, we are the flag bearers in so many areas, whether it is hospitality, whether it is forces, whether it is healthcare, whether it is even we had a justice among ourselves today itself, and we have an artist also today. She shows various aspects of her personality in every time I see her. So, and she really gave a very good poem, recited a very good poem. I really liked it, that we are free. Yes, we are free, and that is how we should all feel. Because I have seen that though we are free, though we are privileged, in fact, so many of you who are all sitting here, we are also sometimes. We are the second, we don't allow ourselves to be the first person. We allow others to take our decisions. We allow, whatever, see, you many must have seen so many places, no? Whenever somebody comes and asks you for a decision, they say, I will ask my husband, I'll ask my father, I'll ask my brother. So you are allowing others to take your decision on your behalf. So that is why I am saying there is the concept what she told, that we are free. We should really feel that, and we should really imbibe that. You have seen that many a women have, in fact, in our history also, starting from Lakshmi Bai to Sarojini Naidu, and then Indira Gandhi, and thereafter we also have presently Draupadi Murmu, our president, Madam Draupadi Murmu, our president. And in globally also, or in our domestically also, we have in the present day also many in fact path breakers, Indira Nui, Kamala Harris, and in our own this one also we have Kalpana Chawla, we have even this Sandhu, PV Sandhu, in all so many person, this one it is there. In SBI also we had our own chairperson, Madam Arundhati Bhattacharya. We have MD Anshula Khan Madam, and then so many DMDs, CGMs, and so on. But still I feel we have come a long way, but still I feel we have a long way to go. In fact, if you see population wise, 50% of the 48% of the population is that of female.
On the stage, the members of the ladies club, and most importantly all the lady officers who have joined us here today afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you, and my best wishes for happy International Women's Day. First of all, I am thankful to Mr. Sai Prasad and Mr. Appaswamy for organizing this event, bringing all lady officers under one roof. And this is for the first time that I am addressing so many officers, and that too lady officers of the circle under one roof. So when this invitation came to me, there was a thought that crossed my mind whether this kind of function, this kind of bringing together all ladies officers only under one roof has happened before or not. I didn't check it with anybody, and that only shows, I always believe that the ladies are more particular, more meticulous. This thought just crossed my mind. My better half confirmed it from other circles and confirmed that this is for the first time that this is happening. So that this only confirmed my belief. My 30 years of service, I have seen many officers working, and I have found generally, exceptions are always there, that lady officers are more particular. In fact, all lady workers are more particular, more meticulous, more compliant. By compliant, I mean compliant with the compliance, compliant with the systems and procedures of the bank. And they are generally ambitious also. State Bank of India today almost has around 25% women officers, women employees in fact, and officer percentage is a little higher. And this organization provides all kind of equity to all ladies officers also. Our general manager was just now saying that ladies have to go, and CGM also the other day said that ladies have to go and ask for assignment of RM. But I have seen and I have experienced also, at my time also, I also had to go and ask for RM assignment. And as CGM, more men are coming to me asking for RM or BM assignment than women as a percentage. So this is equity. You have to have your ambition, you have to have your goal, you have your aim in front of you and work for that. This organization will provide you not with any discrimination, it will give you equal opportunity, but you will have to go for it. Everybody who has ambition will have to work for it, and you are no exception. So please do that. The importance of women in Indian society has never been in any question. But as I said the other day in the other function, there are in fact a dichotomy here. One society is having all the equal rights, but at the same time there are many in one other society where the ladies are having discrimination in all the walks, in family, in society, in working life, everywhere. So my urge to all of you is to work for them, because you are already better off. Of course, you also have to work for many things, getting many things, but you are better off, and you have to work for the other section of the society. And what a better place than starting from your own home. Please ensure that you treat your daughter and your son equally. Don't tell your daughter that ये लड़कों का काम है, तुमको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. Please treat your daughter and son equally. Please treat your mother and your mother-in-law equally, because most of the time it is the ladies who are discriminating against ladies. Of course, you have to fight the men, but you have to fight the women also. So start with yourself, start fighting amongst yourself. Fight with the fight. Please put away those discrimination amongst yourself and then get united, as Nupur said, your sisterhood, and then fight for the inequalities, the injustices that are being heaped upon the other society of the ladies. So when I am talking about, talking as a CGM of the bank and to the officers, I cannot but harp upon some of the facts, some of the wishes of the bank also. And as I already said, women are better employees, they are more meticulous, and with their innate qualities of empathy, with their innate qualities of emotions, they are better suited also to provide better customer service. My all addresses, you must have been bored in last 1.5 years. Whenever I talk, I always talk of customer service, and I will not leave this opportunity also. When you are working, when the ladies are working in the branches, I am sure the customers will get better service, because you can understand the emotions, you can understand the needs of the customer, and you are in a position to deliver the services also. So please ensure that any customer who is working in your branches does not leave the campus unsatisfied or with unfulfilled needs. Also, you have to ensure that the culture of compliance is firmly rooted in all your working. In all the employees working in your branch also, it is firmly rooted. Because wherever compliance suffers, it always leads to some kind of disaster, if not today, if not tomorrow, definitely in the future. So these are my two asks from all of you. Please ensure compliance, please ensure customer service, and of course, business growth is a given. There is no compromise with that. So I'll finish my address here, and I'm again thankful to Mr. Sai Prasad that they have called a very eminent doctor who is a clinical psychologist also to deliver, and that will ensure that you get some very good tips for ensuring the work-life balance, which is a casualty in the banking definitely today. So please, I look forward to your talks also. Thank you. God bless you all.
And happy Women's Day also. Thank you for having me here, all the dignitaries and all the ladies. Thank you once again. So it was very kind of the presenter saying lots of lovely things about me. The psychology profession that I have adopted is of recent origin. Basically, I was an assistant professor in English. My career was well established. I had a PhD in psycholinguistics, but I had a son. My oldest son was, he had neurodevelopmental issues which resulted from epilepsy. You know, epilepsy is fits, seizure disorder. And those days, in 1999, epilepsy had only 3 medicines. So, it could not be cured. So as a result, he needed a special school, and my husband, who is in the government service, is a district officer in that place where this Chakali Illamma comes from. I would like to tell you about her also. So there was no school for special children. That is when I had to start a school. And 8 years of therapy and education for him made him a kind of, a psychologist. Then I said, why not take this as my profession? Went to Andhra University, gave my entrance examination, and out of 350 students, I had the 4th rank, did my post-graduation, then came on to do, we need a license to practice as a clinical psychologist, and that you get from doing MPhil. So usually people do MPhil and then PhD, but I had done my PhD first and then MPhil. Okay, so I don't use that PhD anymore. So coming to this function today, they say whatever your thoughts are, that's where you're attracted. You won't believe me, every morning I pray for SBI because I have your stocks. I get up by 9 o'clock, I'll put the order for 540 CE option, that is, those who do options trading will know. I'll be just waiting when it will cross 540, and of course, end of last week it was 560. So I was very, very happy, and I said, God bless SBI. All right, that was on a lighter note. Now coming to today's event, as I'm not saying we should not have a Women's Day, but as long as we have a day, that is a reminder that we are still somewhere feeling oppressed. So our aim should be not a man should have his day. See that we don't have a day, probably as Manju ma'am has said, 210 years after, when there is no patriarchy, matriarchy, there's only equality. Probably there will not be a Women's Day also, because every moment, every day will be our day. Okay. So coming to health, what is health? We have different definitions, but for standard definition, we have adopted the WHO definition of health. That is, having health does not mean absence of illness. Medically fine. It also means that you should be emotionally fine, socially fine, interconnecting with each other, and physically also fine. So it is just not the absence of disease, but presence of emotional, social, physical health. Okay? But let me take you back to the Vedic time, the oldest of the Vedas, the Rig Veda, which doesn't talk about health, but there's one shloka about health, very beautiful. It says, that man is healthy who wakes up every morning and says, I have to work today. I'm going to be compassionate, work for others and work for myself. and that is the sign of health. That is what it says. Isn't it profound? The WHO definition is really good, but it is little commercial because to ensure you're healthy, you need to go and do lab tests. But this Vedic definition, excuse me, this Vedic definition doesn't tell you to go and do a test or anything. It says the thought of being compassionate and going and helping your fellow people, fellow men, and yourself, working for yourself, is the sign of good health. Today, I want you to take this definition with you. Every morning when you wake up, examine your mood. See how satisfied are you with your sleep. Okay? And then when you go about doing your work, continue to be aware of that. Continue to be aware that I woke up this morning to work for myself as well as my fellow men. So long back in the year 2021, there was one client referred by one of the banks from Kolkata. So the manager had written a letter to me, Madam, please do some psychotherapy for this person. He's a very efficient employee, but only thing he has anger issues. So when I spoke to him, I found out most of the anger issues were not a problem with him, but problem with the customers, asking the same question over and over, and it can be terrible for the bankers sitting there repeating the answers, okay?
Games that the ladies played in the morning, ma'am. Very meticulously from each and every bit of details she has worked out. So have you enjoyed, ladies? So yes, एक जोरदार ताली हो जाए सुमति मैम के लिए. Thank you so much. She is the pillar of strength, I would say, the better half of Sai Prasad Garu. And that Garu, as you all know, is there in the guest house of our Officers Association, Narayanguda. So, sir, yeah, she has secured a government seat in Dental College. Yeah, huge round of applause. Let us encourage Namrata, Miss Namrata. Education would further propel her into her path of education and into a successful future. Many congratulations to you, Jyoti, and many congratulations to the proud mother, Lakshmi Garu. I now at studies, and her all-supportive mother is encouraging her daughter, and this small gift from SBI OA will definitely, as you can see, she's all smiles, mother-daughter duo. May God bless you both. May this help you in your very good at studies, and as you can say, working hard, the mother, the parents, helping the girl child pursue her education and her dream. She's also excellent in her academics. Yes, let's congratulate Deepti Priya, Miss Deepti Priya, and wish her all the best. And Meena has been encouraging her daughter, the support, the pillar behind her. Many congratulations to you. With the best to you, ma. Have a great future. 8% in electronic keyboard from London Trinity College. I really am very naive about this, but Amma, many congratulations to you. Greetings to her elder sister. Many congratulations to Sri Pragya and many congratulations to the proud parents, Srinivas Garu.
Geeta Prasunna, Kammam RPO, D. Lakshmi, AO Hyderabad. Uma Bhavani, second prize, AO Hyderabad. Third, Vanaja, AO. Number hug.